MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Zach McKenzie makes his big league debut right after this. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
That is third. The third baseman.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hopped up. Murphy is under it near the mound. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Story.
Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there,
Batting
3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Drive ball. Tapia.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
No balls and a strike to count. Tapia on second. Blackmon at first. 2 out in the inning. Called strike 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. These Rockies guys, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Gavin Lusk.
So stepping in, Gavin Lusk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting 7, the second baseman, number 1.
Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .375 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hampson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
There's one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Now batting, Zach McKenzie. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Again, another foul ball. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
At the plate, Walker Buehler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Throw won't get him.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-0. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Leading off the inning, John Gray, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Trevor Story steps in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now batting, center fielder, Raimel.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Almost. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Peterson's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 3 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. So here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, 35.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. 2-1. The pitch. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And right into the shift. Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. In now for Colorado, David Dahl is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts, and no one will track it down. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Standing in, Gavin Lusk. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Gavin Lusk.
First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Zach McKenzie, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Zach McKenzie has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Walker Buehler. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
To the plate now, Max Muncy. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch is popped up. Murphy in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
For the Rockies.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 2, Jonathan Johnson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, and 1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Yeah, guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Peterson. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dahl carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 Dodger error, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 4. Jake McGee takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Now, and he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear it.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Comes set, and the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Gavin Lusk.
In now, Gavin Lusk. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Into the box now, Zach McKenzie. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Weakly hit to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 3, John Nunez.
Digging in, Dom Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Brendan Rodgers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Wade Davis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Matt Beatty is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Mookie Betts will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to third. Arenado's got it. One there. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. And the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
This is pulled into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. Story scoops it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. They lead it 5-4.
7th inning, the Reds.
Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rival Tapia.
Digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. From the stretch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Betts looking up, and they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Daniel Murphy steps in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter,
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front 8-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Pazos is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Fuentes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Josh.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A.J. Pollock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
A.J. Pollock.
A bouncer up the middle. Story brings it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in, Will Smith. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The batter.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Way gone out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rockies 8 and the Dodgers 7. A.J. Pollard will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11.
Digging in, Dom Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Stripling will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chris Taylor is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 3, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Trevor Story. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. To the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Jairo Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Rockies put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Wade Davis claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jairo Diaz hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.